Welcome. I'm Roberta Gonzalez-Gregg.
And I'm Brianna Gilbert.
It's June 2008, 39 years after Stonewall, the beginning of the equal rights movement for the LGBT community.
And we're here in San Francisco Civic Center to celebrate Pride throughout the Bay Area.
So don't go away. Outlook Video's annual Pride edition starts now.
Happy Pride! From the Civic Center in San Francisco, Outlook Video presents the annual Pride Edition with Roberta Gonzalez-Gregg and Brianna Gilbert.
Welcome back. This year's Pride celebration in San Francisco highlights a new milestone in equal rights for the LGBT community.
This year's theme, United by Pride, Bound for Equality, takes on a special meaning as same-sex couples throughout California went to their local county clerk's offices to get marriage licenses just 2 weeks ago. You know, people are now introducing their partners to me as their fiancé.
Yes, it's definitely a new era. We have correspondents all over the Bay Area reporting on this month's Pride festivities. Raymond Donald Hong atop Twin Peaks, Alice Heimsoth at Dolores Park, Eric Chong in San Jose, and Johnny Zitch in Santa Cruz. Last Thursday at City Hall, Mayor Gavin Newsom raised the rainbow flag to celebrate gay pride, followed by a reception. Mikayla Connell, president of the Pride Parade Committee, told us how she personally presented the Pink Brick Award to Bill O'Reilly on his show.
It went pretty well. I will give kudos to Bill for having the courage to invite us on his show and give him the pink brick in person. I enjoyed my discussion with Mr. Bill O'Reilly about LGBT rights and his coverage of the LGBT community. I wish he was a little bit more, shall we say, accurate. He is an entertainer disguised as a journalist, and it's a pretty thin disguise, honestly. So he's infotainment, as they say, but basically a conservative pundit, even if he denies it. You know, Bill said that one of the stories that we were complaining about happened 5 or 6 years ago, when in fact it happened last June. So it's inaccuracies like that which earned Bill the pink brick in the first place. And I think that while we've highlighted what's wrong with his newscast, I don't think we've gotten the message to him. You know, now, did we really think we were going to? Probably not. But, you know, I think it's incumbent upon us to respect the community's desires and to point out to people like Bill when they're doing our community harm, when they're doing wrong, and just not being good journalists.
Pride Weekend in San Francisco gets the official kickoff at Twin Peaks with the dedication of the Pink Triangle. Raymond Donald Hong braved 40-mile-an-hour winds last year and is back at Twin Peaks. How's your hair holding up, Raymond?
Well, not as bad as last year, Roberta. It was so windy it practically blew my cameraman off the hill. As always, Pride Weekend in San Francisco has its kickoff with the dedication of the Pink Triangle behind me atop Twin Peaks. Not only is the Pink Triangle a commemoration of the annihilation of gay people in Nazi Germany during World War II, it is also a reminder that the same activities are happening still today in homophobic repressed countries around the world.
There were no laws broken in Nazi Germany. Laws were changed to outlaw an entire class of people. So first, Jews were told who they could and could not marry. Then it became illegal for Jews to own property. Then another law was passed, it became illegal for Jews to own businesses. Yet another law was passed, so it was illegal for Jews to travel. And soon, an entire class of people had been made illegal by the changing of laws.
There was a picture of the first book burnings, and you saw the SS troopers, and you saw the flames devouring the books, and there was a bust of a man's head and shoulders being tossed into the flames. And the caption said that this was one of the first mass book burnings in Berlin. What it did not say was that that was the library of the German homosexual emancipation movement, and that the bust that was being thrown into the flames was the depiction of Magnus Hirschfeld, who started the German homosexual emancipation movement. All of those people, of course, were annihilated in the camps.
So when we see today, here in California, on our own ballot, an attempt to codify discrimination into our state constitution, to carve out one group of people as not quite equal to everyone else, I have to remind my colleagues, wake up. You're saying never again, never forget. It's happening again.
I think it's been reiterated over and over again today that if you don't remember the past, it's going to be repeated. And we know that that's happening right now all over not just the United States, but the entire world.
I recall then how the pink triangle was invented by the Nazis in Germany as a symbol of discrimination and persecution for homosexuals in the concentration camps. But I also described how this symbol of hatred turned into an icon of pride.
You go into many of the Buddhist temples, you do see that swastika symbol everywhere. And you see it, and it's there for centuries and centuries and centuries as a symbol of good luck. And what I realize is that it's so easy for a group of people to take a symbol that has been good and turn it into something that's been very, very bad. So it's, I think, rightly appropriate that we have taken this symbol back. Whoa!
Patrick Carney and his group are always in need of volunteers to help put up the triangle and to take it down every year. So if you want to help out next year and get free coffee and donuts, rub shoulders with the mayor, you can contact Patrick at thepinktriangle.org. At San Francisco Twin Peaks, this is Raymond Donald Hong for Outlook Video. Happy Pride, Roberta.
Happy Pride, Raymond. San Jose celebrates Gay Pride in the middle of the month with a short parade and a block party at Discovery Meadows. Co-executive producer Eric Chong is in San Jose to tell us what happened in Silicon Valley.
Yeah, a block party indeed, Roberta. We may be smaller than San Francisco, but our Pride celebration, whose theme this year was Laugh, Love, and Be Proud, has been going on strong for the past 33 years and shows no sign of slowing down.
Award-winning television show bringing you the best in lesbian, gay, transgender community television programming. Outlook Video was the most recently awarded for Western Access Video Excellence Award for its community event coverage in last year's Pride Parades. Oh my God, look at that car.
And to find out more on next year's celebration, go to sanjosepride.org. From San Jose, for Outlook Video, this is Eric Chong, and happy Pride, Roberta.
Happy Pride, Eric.